Okay, everyone, please stand up. Miss Reyes, please lead the prayer. Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Amen. Okay, good morning, class. Let me introduce myself. I am Nobby Jane V. Diaz, your English teacher. Okay, wow, I can see a lot of happy faces today and everything is clean. Your chairs are arranged properly. Good job, everybody. Keep it up, class. Okay, and now please remain standing for the energizer. And let's dance, everyone, and participate in this short exercise.
Everybody feeling happy, wave your hands in the air, cause we've got a new dance from our friend called Charlie Bear. That's a little known secret about a bear you know. A funny bear called Charlie, come and join in the show. Traveling the world and clapping his hands, it's Charlie Bear and his touring band.
Hello, everyone.
So grab your compass and pack your case. Let Charlie put a smile on your face, flying over the mountains, swimming under the sea, running through a jungle, back in time for tea. Exploring with Charlie, cause he knows the right way. Back to the best place, Darwin Holidays, looking over a castle. It's a real cool place. Or flying in a starship, wow! We'll even fly into space. Traveling all around and clapping his hands. It's Charlie Bear and his traveling band. So grab your compass and pack your case. Let Charlie put a smile on your face. Flying over the mountains, swimming under the sea, running through a jungle. We're back in time for tea. Exploring with Charlie, cause he knows the right way. Back to the best place, Darwin Holidays, yeah! Now Charlie Bear's a legend, big it up for the bear. Clap your hands together and jump in the air. Everybody follow Charlie, he knows the right way. Back to the best place, Darwin Holidays, yeah! Flying over the mountains, swimming under the sea. We're riding through a jungle, back in time for tea. We're exploring with Charlie, cause he knows the right way. Back to the best place, Darwin Holidays. Back to the best place, yeah, Darwin Holidays. Back to the best place, Darwin Holidays, yeah.
Okay, thank you, class, for participating in our little exercise. So now I will check your attendance. Okay, no one is absent. Very good. Okay, thank you, Miss Secretary. Okay, before we start our discussion, what are the things we should follow before we proceed to our class? Anyone? Okay, Miss Patupats. Okay, that's right. Mr. Reyes? Okay, that's right. So, our classroom rules are: I listen and follow instructions. I allow one person to speak at a time. I raise my hand and wait to speak. I use all equipment safely. And lastly, I speak politely and use my manners. Okay, so everyone, class, can you please pass your assignment silently in front? from your assignment yesterday that I gave to you? So class, thank you. Okay, can anyone give me a recap on what we tackled yesterday? Okay, yes, Mr. Piolo? Good. Very good. We discussed about figures of speech. Now, can anyone give me some examples of figures of speech? Okay, do not answer me in chorus. Raise your right hand if you want to answer. Okay, yes, Nova? All correct. Anyone else? Okay, Charmaine. That's right. Those are the figures of speech. Now let's give everyone a round of applause. Now class, here are adjectives for today. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to recall the 8 parts of speech by answering the test, write the correct answers on the paper provided, and participate with the class discussion. Okay, so before we start our discussion, I want you to review your notes about 8 parts of speech. So I told you last meeting that you study about the next topic for today, which we will be discussing. Okay, now class, keep all your notes. So I'm going to ask you, what are the 8 parts of speech you could recall so far? Anyone? Okay, yes, Janine. Very good. Those are the 8 parts of speech. Now class, can you identify the parts of speech of a word used in the sentence? Okay. Now, we have the 8 parts of speech. We have the noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, and lastly, the interjection. Okay class, we are now going to learn about the first part of speech, which is the noun. Now, the noun it refers to a name of a person, place, things, or idea. So I would like you to remember it this way. Noun is equal to name. Noun for name. And here are the examples of noun. Examples of noun are mother, father, Linda, Karen, dog, house, Mount Apple, and Saturn. Now, let's look at the sample sentence. The doctor is hardworking. So, the noun in the sentence is, anyone? Yes, that's right, Colleen. The doctor is the name of a person, which we call the noun. So, in this sentence, the doctor is the noun. So now, the next sample sentence is, Mr. Garcia is kind and generous. Can you spot the noun in the sentence? Yes? Okay. The noun in the sentence is Mr. Garcia. So how about pronouns? The next one is pronoun. So the meaning of pronoun is, it is an alternative name for a pronoun, for a noun. Okay. So a pronoun, it replaces a noun. And here are the list of examples of pronouns. Okay, the he, she, it, they, I, you, we, our, me, him, her, us, them, my, your, and their. So, okay. Now let us look at the sample sentence. Nadine Lustra likes acting. Nadine also likes dancing, and Nadine loves spending time with her family. So, what have you noticed from this sentence? It's really, there's something really odd in this sentence, right? So, any one of you know what is something odd from this sentence? Okay, yes. We keep on saying Nadine a lot of times. So, what should we do? Okay, Mary Ann, what should we do to make this less odd? Okay, correct. We will simply replace Nadine with the pronoun she. So, the right sentence is Nadine Lustra likes acting. She also likes dancing, and she loves spending time with her family. Does it sound better? Yes, it sounds better. Next, we have adjectives. So, adjectives modifies a noun or a pronoun. So, an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. It gives additional information about something or someone. For example, Mia is pretty. He is smart. That is a nice bag. This is an amazing car. So, pretty, smart, nice, and amazing are all examples of adjectives. Okay, now try to give 3 words that describe the person next to you. Okay. Okay. Yes, Maria? Okay. Very good. Yes, John? Okay. Okay. Very good as well. So, the 4th one is verb. Verb expresses action or a state of being. So, there are many types of verbs, but here are some examples. Okay, jump, dance, write, cook, is, are, was, and where. Now, class, look at the sentence. Can you spot the verb in the sentence? The frontliners pray before they start working. Okay, that's right. The verb in the sentence is pray. Okay, next up is adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay. Usually, adverbs end with ly, but not all the time. Okay, so there are many types of adverbs, but here are the examples. Examples of adverbs are quickly, sadly, happily, quietly, very, tomorrow, today, and always. For example, Randy is reading a book slowly. So, how can you easily identify the adverb in this sentence? So, now I would like you to answer the question, how is Randy reading a book? Okay, yes, James? Okay, you are correct. The answer is slowly. Slowly describes the way Randy is reading the book. Okay, the 6th one is conjunctions. So conjunction is a word that joins words, clauses, and sentences. So basically, conjunctions are like bridges. Okay, bridges of sentences that it connects them. So the common examples of conjunctions are fanboys. So are you familiar with fanboys, right? They combine the words for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So, here are the sample sentence of conjunction. I want bread and butter. What do you like, red or yellow? I don't want to go out because it is unsafe. You see, conjunctions connect words and clauses. Okay, second to the last is preposition. Okay, now preposition is it precedes phrase that acts as modifier or noun and basically shows or expresses position or location. Again, preposition, position or location. So here are the examples. In, on, at, above, about, behind, across, around, between, and from. So in English, there are many prepositions. That is why we have a little difficulty in learning prepositions. Because in Filipino, in our language, we only use sa. So like in this sample phrases, on the desk and in the bag. These are in English. You can see the prepositions that are used. But in Filipino, we use sa lamesa, sa bag. Okay. Now, when we translate in Filipino, that's right, sa lamesa. Okay, that's the translation, like that. So there is really no difficulty in Filipino, but in English, we use different preposition. And now the last part of speech, which is interjections. Interjection expresses emotion. So this is easy to remember because these are short exclamations that express strong emotions. So common examples would be wow and oh, ouch. Okay, so that's the last one of the parts of speech. Again, okay, now these are the sample sentence of interjection. Ouch, my head hurts. Oh, I thought you'd never come. Okay, now let's enumerate the 8 parts of speech. Anyone? Okay, let's try. Miss Rose. Okay, that's correct. You have recalled easily. Now we have noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Now that we are done discussing all the 8 parts of speech, I want you to answer the 10-item practice in 1/2 sheet of paper. But let's try answering the first item together. Number 1. She stays at home to be safe and healthy. Okay. So the instruction for this is that to identify the part of speech of the underlined word that you have to answer the blank provided before the number. Okay. So in this sentence, the underlined word is she. So under what part of speech is this? Anyone? Okay, yes, Marco. Right. This is an example of pronoun. Okay, now let's answer individually on the rest of the items. So this is your quiz. Now copy it in the 1/2 sheet of paper and answer them following the instructions. Okay, what have you learned for today? Let's see. Okay. Now, I want you to complete the graphic organizer from the activity sheets I have provided for you to answer. Okay. Time's up. Now pass your papers in front without any noise. Okay. Now class, for your assignment, answer this in 1/2 sheet of paper. Okay. Mark the part of speech above each word on the sentences. So this is your assignment. Copy it in your notes so that you will be answering that in your homes and you will pass it tomorrow. So, okay, thank you class. That is for today. Thank you for listening and see you tomorrow.